fast with Samsung SSDs. We're into the pistol round, and EG heavily postured for a C-split.
2G walking down mid early on. Askia on the Yoru finds the first kill, so new to the stage gets that one for the team.
Here goes Icy though, ready with the dash. And that pullback as well. Through this site, Gobera holding down strong, but the players of Garage still a bit late. LD has a chance, converts on it. And now it just comes down to the EG members on this site. They flip the map and get a great first kill there onto Gobera. Settles down for other tap.
Fakes on fakes.
Trying to bait out this retake. Finally, 2G make their attempt through Garage. LZ immediately dead, so it's just the players towards spawn, and Icy swings out, finds a double, and it's a 1v1, but the IGL, he's got it under control. 2G, they grab the pistol.
Oh my god, Zap is letting them have it right now. Getting loud up there on the stage like I'm here. Reach, and of course have that get out of jail free. So you can actually run some pretty cool fakes with that. There's a lot of people gonna jump in here. Askia jumps on back, no problem. I think it'd be very powerful.
Hello! I mean, there's an example for you. You couldn't even see Icy on Askia's screen, and now there's a bit of a devious lurk working the way through spawn.
Yeah, going all the way deep, so giving a lot of time for that lurk to go down. Good kill by Silence, but you can see EG have left the waylay on the A site while Ye keeps moving, and the spike in spawn goes back towards the C side.
And 2G's retaking A. No one's home but Icy, and that's a great first kill for him. Can he do any more? No, but he did his job, and the spike will come down uncontested.
Here's the thing, though. They're going to hear the spike eventually going down on C, but no one's ready for Ye to have lurked all the way up here.
Z not checking. Dies for it. And now Gobera has to win the 1v2.
Ye's even lurking around in spawn. Bear's gonna find his back, so things equalize, but it's Bulldogs in the hands of both two players, and Nature's fallen all the way back into long.
Gobera has a cage.
Cage to play with a camera too, but with so little time, he's gonna have to actually put pressure down on the spike, and that's where the flash comes into play. The stun is gonna be there off of the first tap.
Oh, two cages. There was one place as well, Gobera.
Wait, he can just stick this.
Halfway on the first, second cage. He's holding things down. Nature has got to spare. Nature finds him just in the nick of time.
Just a robbery of... Not so powerful as maybe having a Tejo next to the waylay for those instant kills, but can still get a lot of work.
EG walking up, straight into EG's trap. Very nicely dealt with from them. It's just so funny watching him fly around. The entrance, Icy will pull back, and that'll expire his refract here.
And the thing about a smoke like that, hold on. Just kill on the spam.
A little unlucky for Derek there.
The smoke they're putting on Plat.
The flash is up, and he just chooses to get out of there. An ult popped. That's from Zap. Can he find a connection? No one really to receive it. Ye's lurk activates for a kill. Now the ultimate used from the waylay, and Askia is stuck on this side. He has no way to get out, but Zap backs him up. Supa alone. Askia good for it. He's holding strong, but not for long enough. Nice to Nature. And now it's just Zap on A, but EG's not headed here.
Yeah, into mid. Ye just broke a tripwire, so full awareness from Silence. He's going to deal with that, and that puts Nature in an almost impossible situation. 1 against 3.
20 seconds left. His only choice is to go back into A.
And it will be Zap playing over in the corner. Really tough angle for Nature to clear, especially with 10 seconds left. He's got to run and try to plant this spike. With full audio, the Vuln comes in, Zap takes him down.
So 2C site. It looks like 2G's just going to try and play retake again. No, they're getting out. In goes the paranoia. So at least one member committed onto this site. The all both players stunned, but Icy gets the better of it there, and 2G locked out for now.
Still a moment of pause right now as 2G have an ultimate to retake into the site. Dimensional Drift now popped. Askia spots the one in towards backside. That's 2, 3, 4. So the rest of 2G are soon to follow. LZ and Silence get some work done from back on site, and Askia flies on forward. It's a 1v1 on site. It's a 1v1 in the Spirit Realm too. Popping on through the smoke. It's EG winning out just about everywhere. And Askia turns it around for 2. How did he do that?
Incredible from Askia. The substitute player coming in has the perfect position and clutches up the round with a 1v2.
Maybe an attempt at a fast round from EG. Or just once again seizing the same main space, a little teleport into the corner from Supa, jumping forward, catching out Askia before he has the chance to teleport out the other few engagements. Just wasn't there.
Icy, spam down from heaven. Smoke a little late, but the trade is good out of nature. And EG, yet again, they meet resistance.
Absolutely perfectly. These players are just bombarded by utility, but the scaling isn't quite there. Without Icy into the fray, it's going to be Supa jumping out of heaven after the teleport from backside. Nature deals with them. 4 kills for him on the round, and EG take it.
In a flash, EG winning.
Me with EG during kickoff was Icy and Ye sort of fighting together, especially on the defensive side. So seeing him take the reins on the attack, gonna be powerful. There you go, anti-eco outlaw purchased. Split. So if they get audio on that camera again, I think they're gonna be trying to go for a similar type of play.
Right there.
Garage is a bit of a gap right now, and Huskia, again, caught on the walk up.
Icy's already got the convergent paths back up again. It's the ultimate, if anyone's wondering. But now just a camera placed down into Garage for a little bit more information. If you don't see anyone there, I think EG are gonna be mindful that Gobert could have crept up into this corner. Surely, right? Yeah, EG deal with him, no problem. And the flank too. It's just a little bit too simple for them as, yeah, silence. You're not gonna get anything done backside there with the Sheriff.
I love that whether he has his abilities on, might just look to convert this one into a B hit. Down on the left side, dash up and over for Icy. Silence, trying to find this player. He's been spotted out now, and the trade instant from EG.
Bit of a mess on the site right now. 2G weren't able to get in for any control.
I think they might want to fight into C-Link here. Icy ready with an ultimate. He's gonna pop it. A-Link instead, the destination. Doesn't follow it up though. Just keeping these players sectioned off and sticking around. Buying time alone on this site. 2 players C-Link. Icy ready for it, but Gobert, that's great from him to win that duel. Did Icy do enough? It's a question. A lot of time bought, and finally, first tap on the spike coming in as EG swing forward. No half defuse, no one left alive on this site as EG overwhelmed. Gobert needed more than that. And LZ, he's just got to run for the hills.
Yeah, Gobert just a little bit too slow to get out of Garage. He was busy focusing on that C-Link fight before he went for the flank and the rest of his team falling down.
In the case, EG have an option to cancel and fall back into Ye's lurk. They're going for it though. Flash through, Icy scales up, gets his kill and dips out of there. Now the re-aggression. Sova spotted Nature, trying to take care of him with the trade again. Great from Icy, and Ye's lurk as well. Tries to mop this one up.
Ooh, now no one actually cleared short. Oski is waiting here, only a Sheriff in hand, but he knows where the player planting is.
Spike planted.
Could expect Icy to maybe be in this
They're
corner.
clearing it though.
Not doing a great job of it, jumping into him. It's now 2-on-2 and he's got the ult to dip into.
Doesn't see either player. Supa's made it through heaven. Oskia desperately trying to find someone. Maybe now suspects it, but not in time. Supa swing successful in the clutch. Comes down to Gobert, but it's Ye on a timing instead. And EG locking up another round on Jet or Raze. If it goes wrong, you just refract straight out of there. I think Icy's taking full advantage. Here's a re-clear play into A. Oski is off, rings true for the first shot. And 2G will try and disengage. No, they send it back in and lose 2 players as a result.
That's tough. Silence is on. Gobert could catch a nasty timing here. It's just a camera to watch his back, and Ye hasn't clicked into it.
Here he goes. Derek turning though, loses the fight.
Spike planted.
Gobert now gonna dip back away. As 2G have to group up for this retake. LZ holding things down, but only getting 1 kill as Oski is off. Takes down Ye, it's all onto Nature and Gobert. A very good shot from him. Wins 2G their 4th round now.
Yeah, that is a beautiful round from Gobert. Again, his Garage was super weak, especially once he lost the camera. But to the site, there's that back flat smoke once again.
Icy ready for it. Stun onto the Cypher, but just contacting out instead. Gobert, how does he win that duel? He'll stick around in backside, ready to spam onto Supa. Successful at that deed, but can't get away with any more.
Hold on, 2G are still flooding into the site, using these cages to go.
Shield up, here's that ult. Who does Silence get? Face Chunk on the other side. Silence swings through and wrangles the shots in time. Now into a 4v2.
10 seconds left.
Ye finding that kill is absolutely massive. Derek out of the paranoia. I mean, Ye's just fighting forward. Evil geniuses, even down in numbers. Currently getting stepped around. LZ spines the player, but the shots just aren't there. It all comes into a one-on-one. Zap, the leader for 2G now. Time working against him. It's Ye on 4 for Evil Geniuses.
A stellar.
The instant double dash.
Running out of time on his refract. He lets it time out as Gobera takes a one-on-one against Ye. He loses it.
It's always Ye, isn't it? Now EG can speed up over into the A site.
The players in short are a problem for EG, but they have to pick an avenue of approach.
Look at that stun!
Oski is stuck in the corner. He's dead too. And Gobera, I mean, they're just falling left and right. Silence is down. And there's only one gun left to try and bail 2G out of this.
Yeah, LZ, his ultimate can't find anything. He's got to cancel that one. I mean, a beautiful round from EG against the half-buy. Nature, that stun into short, killing both players was just crazy.
LZ, okay. Couple nice shots, but he wasn't going to get any more than that.
Not quite montage, and on the B site.
And that's exactly where 2G's heading. Superman up high, whiffing on the shots. This is his life form, but that's another great stun from Nature. The hinder to stall, Icy!
And double players walking out of garage at the same time, but 2G have dealt with it nicely. It's a 2-on-2 now, and oh no, Nature pings out Gobera with the flash. Now Silence on site, trying to navigate this in the 1v2. Nice shot from him, but 3 is not enough. Evil Geniuses take the pistol.
So much being kind of a team of last chances, second chances, that kind of thing. And a lot of players that are an example of that. Ye one stuck into this corner, does well with his stinger to clean up this eco round, but for Icy especially, he's had his chances. Ye, he's gonna give it to us. They want an ace. He's got his chance, of course.
Get in the post plant. There's some options here to try and fight over into A-Link. For now, just putting that spike down, tucking in backside with Askia.
Just spam from Gobera.
We'll take that.
Yeah, that gets rid of the breach. A very big player to lose on this retake.
Silence is playing that angle so aggressively. He's got the shield up, so it makes sense. And EG timed that out perfectly.
Icy still with the dash, the refract to get back into this site. But 2G holding strong. Silence single-handedly denies the avenue of approach on the A side. 2G clean post plan on B.
Garage wanting to take care of the Cypher utility very fast, maybe ulting on in to 1v1. Silence picked up, Supa deals with him, and that's the C site for 2G.
EG now having to play the retake down numbers. They used a stun at the beginning of the round, so don't have that tool just yet as Silence holding strong in garage. Yay, stunned down by Silence.
And at the same time, this Waylay's crept out into mid, so a flash into garage, setting up for Icy, who's coming in around the corner on the flank. Has been spotted out, shows some presence here, and 2G are just knocking him down. EG a little bit loud on the approach, and well, the shield keeps him alive for a moment. Derek can pick up a couple of kills. But 2G have done what they need to. Hero rifle on Icy down sewers.
Paranoia catches on to some. Nature's flashing through. Icy up in the air. That's lovely from him. They have to look towards the sky, but Icy, silver stays his welcome. And now 2G has flipped this round back into their control.
All right, it's fine. Look, the one rifle in Icy's hands could have done some insane work, but the angle trying to shoot down between his legs a little bit too much on that one. So Supa's gonna be able to find a gun off of that.
It's a 2v3.
Derek's gonna secure a rifle as well.
Oski is ahead of the rest of the team here.
2G got in this position in the last round's post plant as well. It's so hard to play on the defensive side to work through these angles. It's just not gonna happen. And the teleport into long off of it too is a bit silly.
Standing ahead.
Derek chose to pick up this outlaw. Unfortunately, only doing 140 to LZ.
And in the last few days, we've seen a lot more of these like half armor buys or regen shields. 2G went full heavy armor on the anti-eco. Not trying to
Until he could dream of. As the last players start to arrive, here comes the retake. Paranoia, stunned through Icy in the air, taken down by LZ. And it's only Nature to find the board. 2G shut EG out of the sight.
That was actually choose to die to Spike, as crazy as it sounds. They've already got all their ultimates.
They'll at least send Icy in with the Bucky. Not able to find anything there. The round is lost, but EG is dealing some damage, taking down a couple players, and LZ will fall as well. But with how rich 2G is, it's not the biggest deal for them.
Yeah. Chooses to pull out of the ultimate. They put the spike down. And here's the thing. Again, 2G can just play active. Okay, that's a good opener from Ye.
You and me.
With an ultimate to pluck out Supa. This could take away smokes. This would make the post plan so simple for
Here's
2G.
the retake though. 2 ults used on in. Sova ultimate as well. Slowed down in spawn as Icy gets established on the line. Trying to hold this one down. There's a late flank coming, but for now it comes up to the stall. Nature sacrifices himself to get it halfway. But it leaves it down to 2. Icy! He holds the spike, and no one stops him. How is that slipped away?
I mean, Zap goes for the... Oh, is no one buying for Supa? That's tough. Well...
That's a bit of a tough start.
Hold on, Nature's still backside though. Fake teleport in with his back exposed. So yeah, Trip is broken. He's got to fall back onto this line. This is more achievable from 2G, but apparently not. Supa's gonna get it.
4v3 heading. Call it off.
Oh my.
The flank is active. Gobert spotted one. How much can he get from this? Askia holding strong, stalls things out. Another lurk. Oh, it gets nothing. And Zap put in position to clutch. A wide angle, a first shot connecting. Zap! He gets them both.
And even dodging away from some of the active looks of EG into mid, down C long. Now they've got a free plant A.
One shot. That's all Silence needs. The flood is coming in. Silence! Oh my, the aim is just impeccable from that man. And they are so loud whenever...
Barrett in window. If EG tried to flank, he could be finding 2-3 kills.
Here's the drone and backs away in mid.
No way!
How is he ready for that? He's still going to be a problem. Holding things down as Zap swings in and trades out onto Icy. 2G change their approach. They fight towards spawn. As EG begin to approach this site, Ye out, but a walk up from long. Zap ready to go. Needs to be massive as there's 2 players awaiting him in this corner. There's the first, but Derek good on the swing. Now a 1v1. LZ. That's exactly where Ye is. Baits him out with the gun, backs away. Ye desperately trying to find something. The Cypher trip hitting on LZ. How is that the way EG went around? That should have been impossible.
I don't know, maybe it's close. 3. EG are gonna take that, and this time setting up aggressively into the mid space. But 2G go for a teleport back into spawn, and the rest of the team works A.
Derek was ready. LZ dead in an instant. Hunter's Fury.
Good info, especially for the lurker.
Hunter's Fury popped from both teams. Icy loses the fight on the flank, and into the site now EG go. Askia so good at holding his own, but Nature! He's better! 2v3 now. A lot of time already bought as Nature starts to hold on the spike. The shock darts, they need to connect. They do! Zap! It's not enough! Supa wins it at the end, and EG by the scruff of their neck. They take map 1.
On a cage over on the A side of the map, so probably gonna take this fight and move back into it. Shots aren't quite there for them right now. Just kills traded out as the tether doesn't dissuade 2G from fighting. They still want to clear out this back box, and
Are they just going back, see?
Yeah, open the door to make sure no one pushed up into the...
Unfortunately, there's still 2 players here, and EG is ready for this one. Supa holding things down. 2 kills, a smoke in their face. Oh, does he even get that? The missiles nearly kill him. He runs for the hills, but a nade now going to be coming at his feet, and that's the death of LZ. Poor guy couldn't do anything. Supa's sticking, and this round is over.
Zap can't even find a kill on the way out either, so 4 ghosts carried over from EG.
See? Just hoping, beyond hope, to get a spike plant down here.
And 2G loved the fast XX back on him, and it's not working though. This boosted spot from EG is just doing numbers on 2G. Not a single player to drop on the initial wave.
And you talk about some of the disadvantages of running the Viper instead the Omen. Biggest advantage on your defense, Viper's stall util is crazy to lock down C. We've seen a lot of teams switch to solo controller, but Viper is
actively on the A site.
Gobert's been spotted by the drone. Molly at his feet. Zap's gonna try and help him, but there's no saving Gobert. Overwhelmed by EG.
Check out this spot from Icy too. Can catch Zap trying to run into backside, but the shots aren't quite there.
And now it gets a little funky. 2G have flipped the map. They're full playing towards spawn, but some of these players still stuck on the site. And EG about to head their way into it. Tap on the spike. Derek holding strong for 3, and EG just mops it up.
I'm sorry, where did 2G go?
They disappeared. That's the magic trick.
They had 4 players there, and then they didn't. Poof, gone. Poor guy in the middle. All that bad buy. Really just being carried through by LZ on a Guardian. Like, going for the active lurk doesn't pay out.
Icy.
Yowza.
This guy's looking clean today. 6-0 to start. 2G want to hit this site. There's a Molly at their feet. They're stunned up, and yet again, 2G disappears from the round.
These C hits are looking brutal right now from 2G. Just trying to force through the smokes. Nice shot from Zap. Want to play these slower rounds almost, although now that they have the ISO ultimate, could try to speed up off of that one.
Grab the Teo. Silence has a 1v1. Outside Supa gets a kill as well, but Silence is the important one. Finds his, but they're right on top of him.
Where's your team? Wait, what happened? He won his 1v1, and then he comes back to the wake of a battlefield.
That was the EG.
Back into Baby Door. EG have 3 players here, lying in wait. Supa with a brilliant timing on the mall. He catches these players, and an ultimate too, trying to force them out into the open. 2G still have found some position on this.
Few hero weapons of this round. Knows Nature's just on the other side, but caught out by the utility and sprayed through on the Odin. EG now getting their foot off, but Askia, he's back into it. Alt popped, him alone against Nature. Up and over the top he goes. The rocket, it's good! 2G's newest addition.
Down from 2G. But this time, 2G want to push into that A side.
Nature has the ultimate, he'll pop it, but he's getting overwhelmed very quickly. Silence runs him down. 2G will attain a post plant, and Askia again towards heaven. Now brings it up to a 5v3.
And now EG have 3 players.
Even if they lost these guns.
It's true. It wouldn't have been the worst thing. I do think there's a point to be made around ultimates as well, right? EG don't really have the ult orbs to go for, and I guess EG are trying to take some of the kills. EG might have also thought 2G would just escape towards them.
Has the kidnap Zap, has the Hunter's Fury. The first one pop, that'll grab Icy. In comes EG, straight to the blender of LZ. He's found his way up above. 2G, they decimate Evil Geniuses as they fight into the site. It's a near flawless round.
We've never seen EG up like this.
Superman, do they check on him? Do they consider the option?
Nope.
No one's looking thus far. That's one, but the shield, it saves the day.
Hold on, Icy stepping into front B. He found that kill. EG could be right back in it. As it stands, Gobert takes the warning shot, falls back into sand.
Yeah, he's gonna do it instead. There's one from him. And Icy front B takes down another key player from 2G.
Spike play. Last player standing.
It all comes down to Gobert. EG have plenty of time to work with. Falling back to regroup together as 3. Gobert needs to seize this window. Hasn't been spotted yet. Takes his timing to clip ahead. Now in a 1-on-2, finds another, but Nature will take him down. EGC, yet another C plant through.
And the drought continues on C. 2G have not found a solution.
Suppression added to the ISO kit, a little bit annoying to deal with as well. I see no chance to stall, but he pings out.
Spike.
Oh dear.
No one's there to recover it. LZ has to save the day, and he'll sneak away.
Lurks on lurks. Right now, EG have pushed out of C, and Gobert is front B. No one's ready for that. With the A out of the picture, the round becomes so much simpler for 2G, and Gobert is still gonna...
2G, silence. Another shield. Another chance to close out this round. First tap on the spike. EG trying to win out in the brawl, but 2G better at it thus far. The Viper's Pit is up. Supa's out of bullets. And 2G holds strong again. There. Sees nade early on A. Ooh, that might actually catch on the player Zap. He doesn't care.
We're doing with the classic 2 Zap?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Silva attack outlaw technology.
They don't know about it.
Does a little bit better than most folks.
And in about 15 seconds, round is all but won for 2G.
All right, Mimi.
Okay.
Put yourself in the mind of Zap right now. You're calling round 12, the last round of the half to tie things up. Do you hit C-site, where you've lost guns to fall back into after, I'm sure?
Only 2 sets of full armor on EG. And some guns to back it up. Oh, Derek finding that opener onto Gobera. He's been so successful on those lurks. And that'll allow the spike to come down uncontested for 2G.
Zap getting so active up into stairs. Trying to walk on the back of that, but Ye takes him down. It's now 3-on-5.
Ult for silence. He nabbed Ye. Been very good in these ultimates thus far, and it's no different here.
But EG now trying to flood into the site. Down in hell again. Oski has been so effective. Nature on 2 puts LZ into a 1-on-3. And with the ultimates, the utility winding down, pushing against him. Evil geniuses will take a 7th before the half. Thing is, EG have a ton of damaging utility, not so much raw initiator abilities. So they can catch you, they can combo utility, and when it works, it works. That's 1 down on the C side, and only Zap here to hold.
He's got to get out of here.
Yeah, get on through. And with Nature flying in too, I mean, this round's falling apart from 2G.
Yeah, towards spawn. The fight continues, but it's less successful. Nature's dead. That's the spike having to run all the way back towards Bend. Ye will get it down. But 2G ready. They're going to be fast in on this retake.
There is a huge lurk from Supa, but it's going to be very delayed.
So the rest of EG has to hold well. Icy revealed up top. He'll back away as Ye for the first. Can he do any more? No, it's great from Zap, the IGL again. But enough time has been bought and Supa arrives. And this becomes a hell of a lot harder. Teo missiles at Zap's feet. Only 20 health to deal with. Somehow gets the first, but no more to come of it. EG take the pistol.
I mean, it's a round long.
At least one player is flooded out, LZ. Inside of a smoke, and everyone has rotated over for 2G. Okay, now it gets a little dangerous. That's 1 pick found, but here comes the pick on 2G, though. So even the ghost in the hands of Derek is going to be potent. Nature facing 2 on the other side. The smoke, he gets nothing, and neither does Derek. Yay! Has to do so much here. Down to 1 HP. Silence with another shield ready to go. And LZ beginning this defuse. Someone has to stop it. Someone has to swing. Yay! He doesn't have the spam. And
Because of the half by last round.
Gobera, nice shot from him. He'll escape. Got his reward.
The fakes are going down on the spike plant. Superman has taken some space. He could get a pinch going. But with only a classic, you can't imagine he gets more than 1 kill.
Nature, not enough HP to win that duel. And the classic, not quite the weapon for the job either. This is real clean from 2G. 1 round away from tying this game up.
Right. 2G can't hold their ground. A bit overloaded there as the fight continues into Baby Door.
They're gonna keep it going. Zap to take down Superman. That was the lurker over towards A. So an A pivot is a little difficult now because there's overwhelming forces from 2G. The ult!
Whoa!
Excellence from Zap. Icy. Now a bit stuck into this corner as Ye comes back to life and takes down Oskia.
And this is where the power of the clove kicks in. Yay, sped up, pushing into this A side. Zap on the off angle. Gets 4 on the round, but it's still a 2-on-2.
Derek has the missiles back.
There.
LZ has 1 smoke. They'll use it immediately. LZ onto the spike. A nade gets him off and kills him too. Tried to greed for the half, and he's not rewarded. Now missiles and Icy ready to run into this smoke. It fades. And so too should the chances of Gobera. Icy for 4 and EG back in control.
That was such a hard round. Can maybe support from there, open door, get the cross of the box if he wants.
Or just send out his ult.
Oh,
That's to support the fight for the smoke. Oskia dies. LZ could be in trouble too. Has a second TP in the ult though. Silence unsuccessful. And it's all crumbling for 2G now.
Yeah, once again, it feels like Zap's here in a 1v5. His entire team falling before him, and getting pinged out by the drone is just brutal. This round's over before we even see more of this of 2G on the second wave, getting in front of things, but the Nightfall is going to make it impossible.
Just a straight up exec here for EG. And already Silence is dead. Zap is going to try and desperately swing in too, but with the lesser weapons, they can't find anything, and it's a pivot.
They're not going A. Of course, Yay is lurking up into B. This guy loves it. Sure, a camera's going to spot him out, but the cavalry's here.
Both hero weapons still alive for 2G, but now it's just them.
The fans know it. They know what's coming.
2G, both players completely alone. Walking into the site. Now he's getting one. Satchel for a second, okay. Oski awake, but that still puts Gobert in a 1v3. And there's no chance for him to win this.
You don't think?
No.
6 HP, not enough?
Tail missiles, satchels, yeah, I don't think so.
Starting to slip. Still, I mean, again, that was the half buy for 2G. Not going to be too bad. They got the Nightfall. It's the small victories for them. Those aren't going to cut it in the future rounds, though. They need the big ones. Especially now that EG have just proven round after round, these mid-round pivots.
Basically be forced to play retake.
Paranoia out already from LZ, but it's dodged. Icy already into the site. The swings are coming on through, and Silence is unable to find his mark.
Couple kills back from Gobert over towards mid, but it might not be enough. It's a 3v3. The Hail Mary, the rocket from Askia.
Nature is already one off of the Nightfall?
That's insane. He used it last round. There's the rocket over the top. Askia finds Ye. That's what he needed, but they're gonna need a little something extra because offsite EG plays. A satchel onto Mount. Askia swings in, and now it's only Nature. Gobert holding this down, and Zap defends his teammate well. They needed that round. Want to send it into A. Rotates coming in for 2G, but they might be a bit late. Only LZ here. He's just getting bullied by utility. Dead to the missiles. Icy on the entry, but Silence, the savior for 2G.
And Zap down into drop. Looking for a moment, gets his. 2G are pushing forward on the retake. Even as the spike goes down, but it's just Zap with no gun out. What is going on? Gobert was miles away.
And now it's a retake into a pit. A 1 versus 2 for Gobert. But the Viper just on the other side and dead. 1v1. Gobert up against one of the greats. A tap on the spike, but he doesn't know where Ye is. Ye and ult to work with, and that round is his.
He's so far away. He is in a 1-on-2. It's an unenviable position.
Icy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a brutal way to start this. Askia dead in an instant. A lot of ults being used. They absolutely need to win this fight, and they don't. The silver lining of Zap getting that kill, but it's still a 3v4.
Camera spots out all 4 players on EG.
Gobert in the smoke. One of the 2 Vandals in his hands, but he's already dead. And now only 2 left alive. Make that one, yay. On this Clove. He's got 2 lives to close this one out.
Zap in a 1-on-4. But Ye's up there. Not gonna happen. EG start off stage 1 strong.